In a realm of adventure where legends are made, there's a guild of heroes who form a brigade, taking fate in their hands. The spirits so bold, they'll face any challenge, they'll break every mold. The Adventurers Guild are on the quest. They'll win every challenge, they'll ace every test. If the odds are grim, the guild won't flee. They'll fight till the end, they will claim victory. Rolling with the guild. We call out his name when the outlook is bleak. The leader of the guild, champion to the meek. With a wink and smile, he'll forge a new path. No enemy will be safe when they face his wrath. Quinndango! The Adventurers Guild are on the quest. They'll win every challenge, they'll ace every test. If the odds are grim, the guild won't flee. They'll fight till the end, they will claim victory. Rolling with the guild. We call out his name when the outlook is bleak. The leader of the guild, champion to the meek. With a wink and smile, he'll forge a new path. No enemy will be safe when they face his wrath. Quinndango! The Adventurers Guild are on the quest. They'll win every challenge, they'll ace every test. If the odds are grim, the guild won't flee. They'll fight till the end, they will claim victory. Rolling with the guild. With the guild. With the guild. In a realm of adventure where legends are made, there's a guild of heroes who form a brigade, taking fate in their hands with spirits so bold. They'll face any challenge, they'll break every mold. The Adventurers Guild are on the quest. They'll win every challenge, they'll ace every test. If the odds are grim, the guild won't flee. They'll fight. The guild won't flee. They'll fight till the end, they will claim victory. Rolling with the guild.
Hello, everybody. I am the Guildmaster Quinndango. This is the Adventurers Guild. Welcome and a huzzah to you. Well, of course, right when I hit that, the internet's bad. Oh, there it goes. That's not promising. Fact that scares the poops out of me. As far as having a working stream. Well, hopefully it sticks. It like continues well. We'll just have to wait and see. All right. So we started Stray Gods. We played about 4 hours. To my understanding, it's about a 6-hour game, so we'd probably finish it up. We have been reading the lore and kind of going slow. So it's either going to escalate really fast, or it's going to take us one more session. So we'll have to see. But oh. Why is that? Oh, right, I have to switch it. I'll not switch it. I have to just basically recalibrate it. There it goes. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. I'm glad I didn't scuff that hard. Glad the scuff is at a minimum. All right, so I'm really enjoying the game. It is different than I kind of thought it would be. But I am intrigued. I am intrigued in the story. I'm hooked. They got their teeth sunken in. Or I got my teeth sunken in. However that phrase goes. Whatever. Alright, we were going to read some of the journals. We just talked to Persephone about some shit. So let's read some of the journal entries. I wish I could scroll faster on these journal entries. Right in the back of it. Yep. Calliope. You did do. Sing a song. Make it special to last the whole night long. Told me a little bit about Calliope, but she came to the underworld. How at first Calliope was singing an act, but okay, yeah. Hermes, I don't think got anything new. Aphrodite, I stopped her from unaliving herself. In the end, it's been, yep. Apollo was also there. Turns out Apollo probably too super. I wanted this Apollo at the beach house. And guess what I'm up to do? Persephone finally explained her real beef with Apollo was. About once she escaped from the underworld and Hades hot on her heels, and when she finally got to Olympus, the idol she ran into was Apollo, and he did nothing. I'm trying to imagine what it would have been like to be dragged away by smug Hades while the brother you thought you would help, who had to know how desperate you were, just stood there and let it happen. I can't help but wonder if that's the entire story, or even so, it all makes sense now. Athena is still my #1 suspect. We have no entries for Persephone, I assume. Scroll slower. Is she hiding something from me? I don't know what to make it. One of Persephone's. It's so weird. I heard it mentioned a couple of times that Persephone used to be a gangster. Apparently, her eidolon was passed on to the... Yep. Finally, I know the whole story about Hades and Persephone murdered him. And how. And you know what? It sounds like he got exactly what he deserved. Yeah. I finally learned a little about Persephone and the other idols. Went through during the war. She told me about how Demeter died. And how Ares betrayed them to the enemy. Just think, one day you believe you're a god for real. The next you realize just how vulnerable you are. That has to have messed with their heads, not just Aphrodite's. Pan wants me to do a thing. I went to see Pan in his natural habitat this time, which it turns out is a giant garden on the roof of a magic office building. Go figure. Anyhow, he's calling in his favor, I owe him, and sending me to some place called the Reliquary, which I get to by using a key and finding a shopping container at the docks to fix the idol's love life. Weird, but okay. I guess I assumed Pan favors would involve, I don't know, mysterious things, illegal things. There has to be more to this. I think I already read his. Yep. Yep. And then Medusa. So of course Pan knew where I could find Medusa. She is in a club called Viper's Nest. Sounds creepy. Sounds cheery. Either word works. Even he said I should be careful of her. However, I guess I'll go see myself. Look at that picture. I feel like she's misunderstood. Didn't Aphrodite curse her? Isn't okay? You know what? I'm gonna look that up. That was bugging me the other day. I could have sworn Aphrodite cursed her. How did Medusa become Medusa? I was going to say a Gorgon, but became a monster after Poseidon, the god of the sea. Oh. That's not what I remember. Beautiful maiden, the priestess Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare. When Poseidon forced himself... Gonna stop right there. Athena punished Medusa for sacrilege by turning her hair into snakes and forcing her to be hideous visage. What? She wasn't immortal either? That's the AI overview. What's the... Why did Athena turn Medusa into Medusa? Yeah. That sucks. Okay, well, it sounds like she became Medusa for no fault of her own. I almost want to talk to... I can't talk to... what's her face? Freddy. I can't talk to Freddy about her. I can talk to Persephone again. Nothing left to do. No, I'm going to Medusa's lair. Hopefully, she doesn't kill me.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone.
Everyone.
I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there she
This
is.
is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Freddy? What are you doing here?
Oh, God,
What,
Freddy.
you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
Freddy, please tell me you don't think you're some kind of adventurer.
I'm sorry. Are you not about to head into a monster's lair at great personal peril? What else would you call that?
You're such a dork. I adore you.
Good, because I'm not about to let you wander in there without backup. Who knows? Maybe the stuff I know about Medusa might actually apply. Well, that'd be a switch.
That would help substantially.
Do you think she actually turns people to stone?
Let's hope not, or this could be a short visit. Or a really, really long one.
I'm serious.
Perseus used a mirror to reflect Medusa's gaze back at her. Oh, maybe you could use your phone.
You think that would work?
Unless you brought a mirror, Grace, it's all you got.
Okay, I'll bite. What do you know about
Tell
Medusa?
me what you know.
Well, you know, she was human once, right? And she was cursed.
Apollo mentioned it, yeah.
Cursed by Athena. Or so one of the stories goes, anyway.
But doesn't she work for Athena?
Hey, don't look at me. My knowledge of this stuff stops at a few thousand years ago.
True.
She was once human, but she's definitely a monster, right?
One of the worst. Though who knows if that is still true.
From what Apollo said, I don't think she's changed much.
Well, Apollo is an
And
asshole.
I guess you need to be prepared for the possibility that she is as bad as the legends say. Though some of the stories also say that she was wronged by Athena and that what was done to her was an injustice.
And Athena just follows the rules, right? Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
You have a plan for how we're getting inside, I hope?
Maybe. You're here to help?
Always.
Then I have a plan.
Use the distraction, find another entrance, confront the enforcer. Use a distraction. I gotta choose? Well, first you should look for another entrance, right? Oh, there's one on the roof. Use a distraction. Confront the enforcer. Oh. If I confront him, I could just sing him it. No, I can't sing him into submission. I'm only a muse. I feel like I'm going to lose Freddy somehow. I'll use a distraction.
Hi, this is where the comic convention is, right? I hope I'm not too late for the signing.
Ma'am, I'm afraid you had the wrong address.
What? No. Oh, God. No. No, that can't be right. Do you understand the indignities that I have endured? The weird looks, the body odors. Someone spilled coffee all over my cosplay outfit.
Nicely done.
No, do not tell me that I
I'll
got
just
it wrong.
keep him
I spent
busy while I
$50
look
on this
around.
ticket. I demand my personal photo.
He didn't hear the door open at all? I lost Freddy no matter what the case. Unless maybe I went in there.
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite.
I don't like that.
So wrong, so right.
shit.
Medusa, listen, stop, I'm warning you. This is something you don't wanna do.
Tell me more about me, look at you. A prime sashimi with opinions, too.
Medusa, listen, I'm warning you.
Yes, keep on warning
There's no
me.
rewinding, it's something you can't undo. Can't undo.
It's kind of the point, lovely.
Now
Look into me. Your body glows freely every time I see it tenders turning jelly. I see it renders. What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments? That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh, I won't this time. Cause this time I find dine that oozy musy bloods my wine this time. Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look into
Medusa.
me.
Saw hunger with no end. You lost, Medusa. Unless you find a friend.
What I should
Can be
look at me, but don't look at me.
Wait, where'd I go? Or where'd Grace go?
Athena made you like this.
She was mad at me, so
Well, why was she mad?
she said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
No. Now look into me.
Medusa, look into your own eyes. Nope. Okay, the phone thing doesn't work on you. Ooh. Nevertheless, let's take a look at you. Van called you hideous. That's just untrue.
Enough.
I'd kill for eyes like that. The body too.
Don't look at me.
Maybe the hair needs some attending to.
Don't look at me.
Big picture, honey, it's nothing you can't undo. Yeah, you're not a killer. You're much too cute.
You're lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys. We both know the cute girl's hue. The killer's me.
Don't know, you don't know.
I do know that you didn't
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's true.
Hey, hey, hey.
That I didn't do it.
know.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No. Fine grace, I'll take.
Just like fate made you, fate played me. Just like fate
won't see what your eyes see when you look at me. Don't look at me. You think that will hurt me, child? You have not done your homework.
Oh, sorry, just trying to get your attention. Yeah, I've been watching, and I'm willing to bet you can't turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off.
Hey, stand down, Freddy. Let's give Medusa some space.
Yeah, okay. I'm watching her, though.
Mm-hmm. Two people.
You ready to talk?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah.
Tell
straight
us
to the
what you
point.
know about Calliope's death.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I didn't touch her. I didn't
Reliquary?
even know she'd been attacked until I saw her flee.
Reliquary.
You did not even know that much.
No.
This is the same reliquary Pan wants you to go to?
Small world.
She was at the reliquary the eve she died, but I had no part in the muse's death.
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
So you were spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I am telling you the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again.
Hero.
It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have. I know it's hard to believe what a monster tells you, but it is true.
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
Let me guess, that made you hungry.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
Uh-huh.
And you wonder why I said nothing to anyone. After all, who would believe ugly, monstrous Medusa?
I believe you.
You said Calliope was attacked. Who could have done it?
I thought it might have been Asterion. I saw the great beast chasing her, as I was.
Pan's friend?
It was not him, alas. He was as confused as I, and not a drop of the muse's blood on him. Yet I realized this too late.
So what happened in the reliquary?
I never entered, so I do not know. A question for Asterion and Hecate, perhaps.
Yeah, we're getting close to something.
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
So Athena knows Calliope was attacked there?
Yes, no. If she does, surely not by whom. I am but guessing, however. Lady Athena tells me oh so very little.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
Bye, Athena.
Indiscretion, huh? That's quite the word for it.
I cannot apologize for my hunger. I can only apologize that I am so very weak in the face of it.
I'll think about it.
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth...
Feel bad for her.
I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
All right.
Pondering the big question, Grace. Do we actually believe her?
I mean,
I don't think I can. Not without going to the reliquary to make sure.
What happens if we go there and it checks out?
That's a really good question.
that's true. Yeah.
So the hunt continues? Great. More adventures for me then.
Would you really have tried to burn Medusa's face off? With an aerosol can?
Hell yeah. One hint of googly eyes and...
That is a lot of snakes and living things.
What would I do without you?
You'll never need to answer that question, Grace.
Always got eyes for Freddy.
Oh, if it isn't, the lovely Grace?
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I told you I didn't know what happened to Calliope, and that's the truth. I did not. So I nudged you in the right direction.
And lie about why. Lied about why. Why did you do that?
So you were what? Just trying to be helpful? You still aren't telling me something.
What possible reason would I have to...
Tell me, right now.
Medusa learned that Calliope was going to the reliquary because I told her. Now, before you say anything, I had no idea of the fate awaiting our dear muse. And you yourself said Medusa was not responsible.
Well, I don't know that.
I simply had to know if I'd inadvertently, rather innocently...
You sold her out? I don't believe you. Those are both not great.
You really expect me to believe that?
I was hoping, yes.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
Don't give me that Apollo bullshit. Helping but not helping. What does Persephone say about all this?
Back again so soon, Grace? You're practically a regular at the club.
Yeah, I just came from a chat with Medusa, and...
You found her? Well, you're in one piece, so clearly my fears were unfounded.
Hell yeah.
Nope, they were completely founded, actually.
Oh, well, okay, honest.
Maybe I better explain what happened.
Fade to black and explained.
I knew it. We never should have brought that monster to the New World. Athena's a fool to think Medusa can be controlled. You're fortunate to have made it out in one piece. It could have gone very poorly for you.
I mean, this whole thing could be.
I know, but let's focus on the important part of the story.
Which is that if you believe what she says, Medusa appears to be exonerated.
And that brings us back to Pan.
Pan might admit something unintentionally, but he can be too clever. Let me give some thought to our next step.
All right, to the
Now then, unless
reliquary.
you've something else to ask.
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you later, Persephone.
Yeah, no more flirting for you. Charlie's the only one for me. I mean, Freddy. Freddy's the only one for me. Can I not go to the reliquary? What the hell? There we go. No. Reliquary. Go. Fucking dumb.
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead, we have. Where the hell are we?
Is that
It's hard to say.
accurate?
Weren't we going to some kind of library?
That's how Pan described it. He said it was a, what's the word? A reliquary?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
This is nothing like D&D.
That's kind of
Well,
like
I don't know
D&D.
about you, Grace, but if a dragon came flying out of that mist, I would not be the least bit surprised.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
Not at all.
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in her little corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Hey.
I'm so glad I brought you, Freddy. I wouldn't know the first thing about any of this.
Nah. Well, I hope it's actually helpful to tell you these things.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because it could all be wrong. I would have never pegged Apollo for a surfer dude with confidence issues.
Huh. Yeah, good point. The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I
life.
not surprised?
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends? Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment I said it.
Ah.
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
This is my specialty.
Meddle in love lives? Sweet Talk, the goddess of witchcraft? Freddy, who are you dealing with?
The master meddler and sweet talker.
Damn straight.
I look forward to seeing you in operation. There's no way at all this could go poorly.
God, good old Freddy. Whoa, not what I expected. She be big. She be giant. Oh, the Minotaur's room.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Hi.
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
I am really sorry if we startled you. My name is Grace. We've never met before, but, I'm the new muse.
And I'm Freddy. Big fan.
If I broke a rule, I apologize. Pan didn't mention anything about that, I'm afraid.
You are Grace?
Indeed. You know of me?
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
What?
Nobody told you the news? That's rude.
I do not need to be told. It has been written, and thus I know.
Has it also been written who murdered Calliope?
Murder? No, Calliope dies in a vehicle crash in your arms. It is written.
Well, it's written wrong. It's written incorrectly.
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident and...
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
Indeed.
They're wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days ago.
That is impossible.
I don't know what to tell you.
You will explain.
The fates?
We will both sit and you will explain. There will be tea.
Hell yeah! Good old tea. I like
Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred. Something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
tea.
Years? I don't have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
Moira.
The Moy what?
You might know them as the Fates. They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have the power to undo the order of things.
That does not sound good.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion. If, he is here.
A visitor for Asterion? How strange.
He is shaking the building. She was like,
Oh,
whoa.
are we doing guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Wow, okay. Freddy was right.
As if there was any doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
Hi there. Can we talk? Somewhere in private?
Talk? What, you and me? Why? What about?
You know, about a delicate matter that maybe you needed help with?
Oh, nope. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. No delegates here.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
But there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going.
Oh, here we go. Song time.
It is written.
I forgot to read journal.
Did you hear that? Pan sends me all this way and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, you're still here? I had to run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, innit? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
Hecate is Kate.
Why couldn't you... Wait. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Oh, this is so great. I love this.
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please help me tell her.
Why Kate?
Do you really
Hecate.
call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, you know, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, Thank you, Asterion.
That's it?
Are you really the Minotaur? Like, the monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead.
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh, well, that's good.
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
Except for Theseus, but he was a bellend.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is... She's just the best. Like, she knows everything, and she always smells so good. Like, she's so nice to me, and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world.
Right,
I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
I can't.
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know, please say you'll help me.
Good words, huh?
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me. But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you, no matter what she says. I promise.
Right.
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you. Even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
Alright.
I don't know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping him
Woo her.
with my powers.
You heard what Pan said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You can only make them say what's in their heart.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
Alright.
Okay. I have an idea.
You do? Well, you do?
You, my bullish friend, are gonna sing your little heart out.
That's all I got.
Grace always has the best ideas.
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest. You can do it.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be.
I mean, that's not a bad rhyme.
'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
It's okay. Okay, what are some of the things you love about her?
Aww. I'm going to get murdered in 3 days.
With you, there's so much to love. Oh, I'm not saying you're fat.
Did not just say that.
Okay, hold on.
Tell her something she doesn't know about herself.
Oh, Katie, to me, you know you in rapture?
Ooh, good word.
Is
your pallid skin. Your lips are so thin. Your love of books.
Asterian, I have but one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught? Are you saying you're in love with me? You couldn't possibly. Really?
Oh, you're doing great. Give it another go.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically, oh Katie, it's just you and me.
I cannot hide from my reality. I can't help but think it's best that you forget me. I feel so little joy. My want is to destroy. You will come to resent me. I'm truly fond of you.
Hey!
Yet now it appears that you love me. How can you be so sure? What is my allure? Tears are near certain.
I could never make you cry.
It's not my tears I fear. What if I lose you?
Couldn't. Oh, I feel so powerless.
Let me be crystal clear. Do you believe this love of yours shall persevere? Despite all it won't face, it won't disappear. My virtues are few, and if we see this through, the pain that we share may be too severe.
Oh, of course she sings my song better than I do. Help me!
Freddie, you gotta step in.
Me?
Yeah, you're just as qualified as I am.
Hecate, I'd say he's really put himself out there. No, he cannot undo. It's a brave thing to do. Wish I had his daring. Well, I'm saying that I've missed out before. Last chances rushed out that exit door. I could never let my heart be heard, and it's withering. Now I'm reconsidering.
I have always counted on you to speak to me honestly. You're at my beck and call. I've never thanked you at all, and yet you still love me. I let travelers know which way to go, but it bothers me. My own path I forego always seemed apropos.
Ooh, that's a good
Yet
word.
where has this led me?
Maybe one step across the line will weave its own spell in given time.
The thought with which I must contend is, can I love my best friend?
Yes. Just decide.
Should I have let her decide?
Asterion,
Kate?
it seems you've cast a spell on me.
Hey!
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written. You've cast a spell on me. To think I shall have my own story. You've cast a spell on me. And we shall write it together. You've cast a spell on me. A tale of romance and glory. You've cast a spell on me. But do we have enough leather? You've cast a spell on me.
Hey!
Well, that was
diverting. You felt this way the entire time, Asterion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
You got it. Hey.
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it written?
Of course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Asterion's feelings until he spoke them to me.
But you knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
Happy it worked out.
I'm glad to see someone happy, finally.
That would be me.
I am also not displeased by this course of events.
Wow, look at you. Living the wildlife.
Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
What?
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Giggity giggity goo. Shamona.
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
In a good way, right?
Everything's okay, I hope?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was so wonderful. Kate just wanted to talk about feelings and that, which, well, neither of us are good at. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
I mean, more
we
than
heard
that.
part of the story from Medusa. She saw Calliope fleeing from the reliquary, bleeding.
And when Medusa ran after her, that's when she ran into you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But I was also chasing after Calliope. She'd broken in. Why she did? Hecate can't figure out. She didn't touch anything or take anything, but somebody attacked her when she was here.
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's not the chatty type, you know. She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
Fair enough.
Couldn't Medusa have been the one who attacked Calliope?
I thought maybe because she was chasing Calliope too. Why would she do that? But now I don't know. Medusa never got into the reliquary. I sure never let her in.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
All right, well, Medusa is off the hook. We got 45 seconds until our ad break, so we're going to jump into a break real quick, take a few minutes to stretch and use the restroom, and we'll be back. Okay, see you then.
In a realm of adventure where legends are made, there's a guild of heroes who form a brigade, taking fate in their hands with spirits so bold. They'll face any challenge, they'll break every mold. The Adventurers Guild are on the quest. They'll win every challenge, they'll ace every test. If the odds are grim, the guild won't flee. They'll fight till the end, they will claim victory. Rolling with the guild. We call out his name when the outlook is bleak. The leader legends are made. There's a guild of heroes who form a brigade, taking fate in their hands with spirits so bold. They'll face any challenge, they'll break every mold. The Adventurers Guild are on the quest. They'll win every challenge, they'll ace every test. If the odds are grim, the guild won't flee. They'll fight till the end, they will claim victory. Rolling with the guild. We call out his name when the outlook is bleak. The leader of the guild, champion to the meek. With a wink and smile, he'll forge a new path. No enemy will be safe when they face his wrath. The Adventurers Guild are on the quest. They'll win every challenge, they'll ace every test. If the odds are grim, the guild won't flee. They'll fight until the end, they will claim victory. Rolling with the guild. We call out his name when the outlook is bleak. The leader of the guild, champion to the meek. With a wink and smile, he'll forge a new path. No enemy will be safe when they face his wrath. Quinndango! The Adventurers Guild are on the quest. They'll win every challenge, they'll ace every test. If the odds are grim, the guild won't flee. They'll fight until the end, they will claim victory. Rolling with the guild. With the guild. With the guild. In a realm of adventure where legends are made, there's a guild of heroes who form a brigade, taking fate in their hands with spirits so bold. They'll face any challenge, they'll break every mold. The Adventurers Guild are on the quest. They'll win every challenge, they'll ace every test. If the odds are grim, the guild won't flee. They'll fight till the end, they will claim victory. Rolling with the guild. We call out his name when the outlook is bleak. The leader of the guild, champion to the meek. With a wink and smile, he'll forge a new path. No enemy will be safe when they face his wrath. The Adventurers Guild are on the quest. They'll win every challenge, they'll ace every test. If the odds are grim, the guild won't flee. They'll fight until the end, they will claim victory. Rolling with the guild. We call out his name when the outlook is bleak. The leader of the guild, champion to the meek. With a wink and smile, he'll forge a new path. No enemy will be.
All right, we're back. Let's see what Asterion has to say.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one but couldn't find it before.
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
All right, can we use it?
If it wasn't Medusa, who else could have attacked Calliope here? Who had access?
It was just me and Kate. I didn't see anyone that night other than Medusa.
How did Calliope get inside?
Well, she must have snuck in the back way. Where do you think I keep running from? Until the alarms went off, though, we didn't even know anyone was here.
There are alarms?
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. That's how Kate knows nothing was touched or stolen. We just don't know what did happen. Yet.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. After I ran into Medusa, Calliope was long gone. Only thing I found was Pan's key.
You mean this key? The one Pan gave me.
Yeah. Well, Calliope must have dropped it. I sent it back to Pan.
How did Calliope get
How
Pan's
could
key?
Calliope have gotten Pan's key?
The same way you did, I guess. Pan must have given it to her. There's only a few keys to get into the reliquary. Athena doesn't want the idols to come here much.
And Pan has one. That's odd.
Yeah, so, I made it for him a while back. Different favour.
Then Medusa's story checks out. She was here, yeah, but she was never in the reliquary.
And Pan's name popped up. He sent you here, Grace, to do some favor. Yet he had to know Calliope came here that night.
Which he failed to mention for some reason.
No, I mean, no, we
For
did that out
some
of order.
reason.
He did say.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
You okay there, friendo?
I'm just thinking about Calliope. What happened to her here? Whatever she was trying to do, she probably didn't succeed. She ran from here, dying, maybe straight to our apartment.
Because you were her last hope.
Yeah. What if she hadn't made it? She must have known.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go to Pan, confront him.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Are we going straight to Pan? We're not going to be able to... Oh, okay. Here we go.
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Yeah, you do. The bar.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things?
The bar.
I really
already
must
established
thank
that.
you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
Not just some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
I doubt Hecate would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would Athena, which makes it all the more delicious. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
No. No.
I did. In fact, I have a question. Did you know Calliope was at the reliquary the night she died? You must have, because Asterion returned your key. The one you gave Calliope. The same one you gave me.
That started as a question, Grace, but it didn't appear to end as one.
Is this all a game to you? Lead Grace through the maze? Or is there something more sinister behind it?
The truth is Calliope asked me for the key that night, no questions asked. Why would I refuse her? The truth is also that I have no idea what happened to her there. I wanted you to discover that on your own.
Why?
I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
I'm trying to, Pan, but you make this really hard.
Ah, yes. Doubt. What a fascinating concept, and an excellent reason to hesitate. Alas, it is my burden to be forever condemned by my idle brethren. I've become accustomed to it. Truly.
I don't know
I've
what that
never
means.
lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
And if I can't accept that? If I find out you're somehow involved in this?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
If you're still up for trading favors, I could use more help.
Oh, of course you could. You could live the high life, Grace. Throw caution to the wind. Embrace what you can before you...
Before I die?
That's not the
You
kind
don't
of help
have
I
any
wanted.
hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
I've seen this story many times, Grace. I've told this story many times. And it always ends the same way.
What's the point of even getting to know me then? Right?
Unhelpful. Talk to Persephone? Ah, God, I hope it doesn't. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta read the journal. Bloop. Why is it the Minotaur? Why isn't it just... Yeah, whatever. Ah, wish it was faster. I intended to go to Medusa's alone, but of course Freddy showed up all kitted out for an adventure. Should I be thankful that she wants to help, or should I be worried that she's taking the idol seriously enough? Why is my thing broken all of a sudden? There's a Calliope's apartment. Apparently, after years, Persephone told me a little bit about Persephone. Came into her Medusa. Turned out to be an excellent source of information, assuming that she can be believed. She followed Calliope to the reliquary the night she died, and that's where Calliope was attacked. She fled from there, bleeding, probably right to my apartment. It's bizarre, though. What was she even doing there? Medusa said she was being chased by the Minotaur, but he seemed more confused than anything. So chances are he wasn't the attacker. This is really major. The only way to find out what happened to Calliope at the reliquary is to go there, and I did. Our trip to the reliquary confirmed the Medusa told us Calliope was attacked at the reliquary and fled from there, probably straight to my apartment. It's bizarre, though. What was she doing there? Historians said that while she snuck into the reliquary, she didn't actually take anything. She set off the alarms and then ran out, chased by both Asterion and Medusa, though neither caught up to her. It's really major. How do I find out what happened to her inside? Good question. What the hell is wrong with the game? Well, I guess hold on. We're gonna exit. Something's wrong. And play. So do the Humble Bundle people back this game? Is that what that means? Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone, Athena. Starion mentioned that Athena came to the reliquary the day after Calliope died, tipped off by Medusa, maybe. Or by Hecate herself, I guess. Athena swore Hecate to secrecy about everything, but not Astarion, as he happily pointed out. But this does not mean she knows what happened to Calliope there. A day? The day after Calliope died. Okay. this is a weird... Persephone, I don't know. Pan. Okay, Pan has more information. Where is his info card? There we go. Neither Apollo... this is interesting. I thought Apollo and Persephone were kind of dismissed by Pan. I thought Pan was a natural habitat at this time. I confronted Pan about the key. He didn't deny giving it to Calliope. What's more, he admitted that he told Medusa where Calliope went right after she left. He sold her out. He claims he didn't know what happened to her at the reliquary, that he sent me to find out. But can I believe him? So get this, Freddy and I went to the reliquary to do Pan's little favor, and guess what? That's where Calliope was attacked. That's where she was before she ran to my apartment that night. Only after that, but Pan gave Calliope the key to... Not only that. He gave it to her that night. He knew she'd gone to the reliquary even when he asked me to do his favor, but didn't mention it. He's way more involved in this than he ever lets on. Venus, Medusa. I read about Medusa, right? Medusa isn't. Oh no, I didn't read anything about it. Mayhem works for Athena. So, of course, Pan knew where I could find Medusa. Medusa isn't an idol, I'm told. She's an immortal creature, one who used to be mortal until she was cursed by Athena unfairly, which appears to be a theme. She accompanies the idols to survive, working for Athena in return for their aid. The turning people to stone thing, totally real, except sometimes she just paralyzes them instead, so she can eat them. Her curse includes an insatiable hunger, I guess, and I almost got to experience it firsthand. Yikes. Medusa finally told me something interesting. She followed Calliope to the reliquary that night she died. Why? Because Calliope is sometimes trouble, so Medusa keeps an eye on her for Athena. She claims she didn't kill her. That Calliope fled the reliquary already have been stabbed. By who? Assuming Medusa isn't lying about her pointy teeth, she could have chased after Calliope, eager to chow down on her like she was me. And Calliope just got away. Medusa seems more terrified of Athena blaming her for anything, though. Her fears feel real. I guess the reliquary should be my next stop to corroborate the story, if nothing else. Astarion kind of corroborated Medusa's story. He chased Calliope out the reliquary, and that is where he bumped into Medusa, who was also chasing her. But she'd never been inside. According to Astarion, that didn't mean for sure Medusa didn't kill Calliope later, I guess, but it does mean she wasn't the one who initially attacked her. I don't know where her story checks out. Makes me happier or more frustrated. Pan said that Hecate, goddess of the black magic, might be of some help in my search, and he was wrong. Very wrong. What he didn't say was why. She was the giant librarian witch goddess that sworn to secrecy about anything related to the extra-dimensional tower fortress thing. Sounds weird. That's because it is. And she is. But she's also kind of earnest and cool, too. She knows the future, but doesn't do whatever's supposed to happen because it's supposed to happen. I'll never wrap my head around that. She wasn't going to break her oath to Athena at any rate. So I had to go along with Astarion's crazy plan to woo her with the song. I admit I'm still surprised she went along with it. My powers doesn't make anyone do anything they don't want to, so I guess deep down she wanted love as much as Astarion did. I suppose her book tells her how their relationship turns out in the end, but it doesn't look like it matters to her much. I hope this means she can be happy for at least for a while. Aww. Get this, Astarion, who Pan sent me to is another one of them, is none other than the Minotaur. That's right, half man, half bull, but not really the monster all the stories talk about. Actually, I take that back. He's not a monster at all. He's an adorable, awkward, stuttering pile of man pudding who'd hopelessly be in love with Hecate, and he's desperate for my help to hook them up. It wasn't all that hard, honestly. I think Hecate was lonely too, and in the end, she seemed happy to accept Astarion's hand once she was assured his love for her was real. And it is, I think. Really is. The two of them are ridiculously cute and weird together. I'm gonna die.
Back again, Grace? People will talk.
About what? It seemed like you...
Wanted to keep our relationship on a business level. Yes, I help you, you help me.
Yeah, that. Though I don't know what you could need my help with.
Oh, I'm sure I'll figure something out in time.
Okay.
Now then, unless you've something else to ask?
No, not really.
Oh.
I'll see you later, Persephone.
I had a lot to talk about, actually. But okay. We're on day 5? That's no good.
Oh, hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
What, you and Freddy are friends now? When did this happen?
When I came looking for you. Freddy has this movie that I've never seen. It's super cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, would you rather not share your mortal friends? Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena?
Yeah.
I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that.
Okay.
Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any 2 doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
Can we go somewhere else?
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
What?
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
Why would Hermes do that? A year. Okay. It's the same thing like Aphrodite. Like, why would he do that? Seems weird.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay. That was a weird comment. That was like a compliment, I guess. That's just Oh, I get another trait? Charming and clever are usually my well, I don't know. If I'm gonna fight the goddess of wisdom, I would think that I would want to be clever. Am I only like one half through this? I also like being kick-ass. Charming and clever are more of Pan's deal. I'm gonna be kick-ass. Oh god, clever seems like a good thing to do though. Especially when I'm trying to figure out a murder.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing?
I'd prefer you didn't break any of the rules in the meantime.
Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them up as you go?
Yeah, Mom.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we? You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both. They're all slipping through your fingers. If you actually cared about them, you'd do something about it instead of sitting up here worrying about your precious rules.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered, and by one of our own. The list goes on.
Yeah, I know. I've heard all that.
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Uh-huh.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
Sort of, but I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
Is it true you can't remove her curse? Or is she just too useful?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone. She was prideful, that Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do, exactly?
How about you stop treating her like a servant? Maybe send her somewhere she won't be tempted all the time.
Oh, well, if you happen to hear of a diet camp for man-eating monsters, by all means, do let me know. Now, if there isn't anything else...
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Doesn't matter. You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
I'd rather not say.
Well, you're loyal, at least. I had to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace.
Jump of logic?
I'm sorry.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Nope, not taking a cookie. Yep, good call. What a biznitch.
Don't take it personally, Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow the rules whenever things get rough. As if she believes that if the idols don't blindly follow every rule to the letter, we'll dissolve into utter chaos.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. I mean, if it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
You got a plan.
What now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
Okay.
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
And she's correct.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able to remember what she was doing there.
How?
Her memories?
How do I jumpstart that?
But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope, or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
Okay.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I'm willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
So I just gotta touch everything.
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
I do know something about how memories work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain. You want certainty? Wait until your trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we might go about doing that?
You guys need to calm down.
Deja vu it is.
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, then why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future. It'd be a twist.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
I would hope
Then you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
Going through the back.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
You are 2 days
That's
from
because
dying.
we are desperate, Grace. Either we take this shot at learning the truth, or we overthrow Athena and the chorus by force, and disregard this stupid trial.
She's joking, right? She's joking, right?
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by.
Thank you.
If anything happens, I'll come. Hecate won't stop me. The Minotaur won't stop me. Nothing will.
Thank you.
That's great to know, but I'll try not to make it necessary.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Ba-da-na-na-na-na! Are we hitting close to the end? Should I just keep playing? I might just keep playing. Oh, Freddy distracts Hecate. Ah, that's not a great idea. Be honest with Hecate. Sneak in the way back. Sneak in the back way. That seems the best way.
Wait, are you sure this is right? Was that the right door?
You're asking me like I'm supposed to know?
It just feels like we're back outside again. Maybe that was some kind of portal or...
Oh, that's a lot of books.
Or maybe we're right where we're supposed to be.
Doesn't this feel a little too easy?
Well, why does everything have to be difficult? I'll take easy, for once.
How do we avoid getting lost? It's like a labyrinth.
Oh, it is a labyrinth, but I've never had any trouble finding my way around. Hey, easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, no need to freak out. I'm a guardian, sure, but I'm not a monster. But, yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
I need this, Asterion. I have to figure out what Calliope did here. Please, can't you just let us look around?
Oh, it's just... Kate would be so mad.
She knows you're the sweetest, most thoughtful bullman there is. She'd understand.
I want to, but...
I'd really appreciate it.
I need to bring you back to Kate. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Hey, come back! Oi, come back!
Well.
Okay. I don't hear anything. I think I'm all right. I hope Freddy's okay. She better be. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
Just touch everything. Touch, touch, touch.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just... focus.
Use your powers on yourself? What? Ooh, the deja vu thing. That way. Will I get to talk to myself? It would be nice to hear Ashley Johnson one more time before the game's over. Oh. Okay. Made it somewhere.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Perfect, perfect. That's what we want. Oh my god, there's so many things to look at.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Probably. Instrument? I'm an instrument. Is that Pan's flute?
A weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
That's unpleasant.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
Well, I mean, that had nothing to do with that, but... I mean, that's an implement of stabbing. Implement of destruction.
Is this an armory, too?
There is a mirror. The mirror is the thing I need to look at, I'm sure.
Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me?
Shut up.
What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing? The olive branch.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Scroll. Is that the
I don't
wing?
even know what language that is.
Greek.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
It belongs in a museum, yes. Okay, none of that was relevant.
This is it.
It's obviously the mirror.
Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Please tell me who stabbed. I can't think of something that rhymes with wall. Hello?
I don't suppose there's any chance you'll put those knives away.
Where the hell are you?
Okay, then.
Oh, they can't sing. Oh, there's a lot of them.
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
They're not people. God, you guys are everywhere. That would make sense that Calliope would get stabbed by people who were powered as much against.
Oh! Grace?
Freddy, we need to leave.
Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Oh, please don't let Freddy die. Don't. No, Freddy. No. No. Freddy, you sumbitch! Don't do it!
No, I won't let you.
God damn it.
Freddy!
God damn it, Freddy. What, somebody had to be stabbed? That's the thing? That's the... What the fuck was that? Somebody's gotta have the healing juices. Persephone! Where the fuck is Persephone?
Oh God, Freddy!
By the gods.
You summoned the Furies. What?
Furies?
Those beings were the Furies. Beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here? I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it. There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it. I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her. I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that.
The Fates do.
This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
Absolutely not.
No, I'm not leaving, Freddy. Not like this. All this magic. There has to be something. Don't tell me there's no way to undo this.
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
That's fucked up. This can't be happening, Freddy. She's gone. I knew I shouldn't have let her keep coming with me, but I didn't think she'd die. Freddy sacrificed her life for me. She stopped the Furies from killing me, and it's my fault she's dead. What am I to do now? Well, that's a sad time. I'm gonna have to look up all the endings to this. Alright, go to the, break into the part of the, where Calliope went at night she died, and hope. I remember something about what might have happened to her is a long shot, but we have zero idea, what's going to be like to recall someone else's memories, but I have to try. And it worked, kind of. Calliope went, to the reliquary that night and to contact the Fates with a magical mirror, but she never got the chance to speak to them, just like me. She was attacked by the Furies, not idols, but the embodiments of retribution. They enforced the idols' ancient laws, the kind that Zeus used to command, which surely died with him. Unlike me, the Furies must be stabbed. Unlike with me, the Furies must have stabbed Calliope before she ran away. What that doesn't tell me as to why she needed to contact the Fates so badly. It also doesn't tell me who sent the Furies after her in the first place, and then also me. According to Hecate, none of the idols have that kind of power. Considering the price we paid, I really wish I learned more. Okay. I go back to my apartment, and what is waiting for me, Hermes, not because they entered through some magical portal, though. Freddy let them in. She and Hermes are, what, pals now? That's weird, right? Did I say Hermes was suspicious? I talked to them a bit at the apartment, and honestly, they seem the least suspicious idol of them all so far. Earnest, always eager to help. The world could use another Hermes or two. Could he take me to the River of Styx to get her body? Or to get her soul? Great. It's too bad Grace doesn't know more about Greek mythology. Would I be hanging out with Apollo this whole time, if this was the case? I finally learned a little bit about Persephone and the other idols went through during the war. Okay, that's Pan. I don't think he has a lot more. So I get this. So get this. Freddy and I went to the reliquary to do Pan's little favor, I guess. Okay. Eros, Venus, Medusa, Hecate. What does Hecate have to say about this thing that happened? I really hope Hecate isn't too mad at me for sneaking back into the reliquary and then everything that happened after. Idols calm down eventually, right? Starring caught me breaking back into the reliquary, and I'm afraid I ran for it. And I left him panicking about what Hecate is going to say. I really hope I didn't get him in too much trouble. He'll forgive me, right? Well, across the Styx. Finish Act 2. Oh! We're not even close to done. Or we might be close to done. How many days do we have? How long is Act 3?
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
What is it? What am I playing? Stray Gods. It was like 5 minutes long. Yeah, okay. I kind of figured.
It should have been me, not her.
Don't say that.
This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die. If anyone paid the price...
Your friend gave you the chance to not repeat history. Don't waste it. Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
No one does, not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
His crown is still in her fucking room.
Clearly someone can do it.
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did. And what that could be, I'm afraid I have no clue.
That's unhelpful. Hypotheticals are...
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
Think of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were. Laws even the idols had to obey, from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish. They demanded blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
And we have no evidence.
There's only one use for that mirror, to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command. Or so it's said.
Okay.
One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
Why can't we just talk to them in the first place?
Can these Fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who give Apollo his powers, and they who write Hecate's books.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the Fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
Right.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Well, there is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take. Hecate is enraged. She's threatened to close off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough.
Ah.
You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
This isn't about me. We're out of options, Apollo, and you know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how convenient.
Enough, both of you. This isn't helping anyone.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Okay.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
He seems like a bro, though.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat? To wish Grace well? Or to actually help? Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the fates. It's simple.
So if we go to Hades and, find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into, exactly?
A great deal.
Good.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Is there really no other way to talk to these fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But that's not why you originally agreed to help me?
No, that's not why.
Was another crazy plan, right?
Grace.
I know, but there's no point in stopping now, is there?
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
I was right.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
Hermes! Come out and play. Or is it just
Shall
right
I wait here, or...?
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
This is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
They killed Freddy.
Freddy's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in Hades. Probably. I have to try to find her there. You're her friend too. I know you wouldn't want to abandon her.
Okay.
That was easy.
Signal when you need to come back.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
Whee!
Welcome to the real underworld.
Damn. Why do you want the throne?
Wow. It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter.
What?
A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile.
Oh.
I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Orpheus, huh?
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing.
Because he's bad.
Hades tricked him, you see. And with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
Do I have to sing into him?
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
A what?
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh! It's a band off.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Okay, I'm gonna probably have to take a short break because I don't
Come.
have many snoozes
It's
left.
time to cross the Styx.
Ooh, we're gonna see Karen? The original Karen. Yeah, we're gonna, ideally, I'll hit snooze one more time if I need to, but might have to take a break to finish this out, however long this is. Kind of really wanting to finish this out.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
I don't have coins. Okay, snooze. That's a big-ass boat! That's a big-ass Charon!
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
Corone.
Hey there! I'm Grace, idol and last of the muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the muses, and that you're very pretty.
Ah.
No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
I will next time.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him. See? You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him.
Anything to get
Let's
my
get
girlfriend
underway,
back.
Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
Hell yeah. Oh, hello, Shades. Just hanging out. Is my powers happening? Am I going to sing? What's happening here? It's like 2 shades in the entire underworld. Whoa!
I wouldn't touch that.
Oh, okay, we're having a song. Okay.
Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory winds up here in the water.
Even when
I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes, then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or wrong. It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn. Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
Oh, who's that guy? Who's that guy?
Someone's coming.
I Orbis.
There's music floating through.
I'm gonna have to just let the ad pass.
And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
I didn't belong here.
A wolf is waiting in the
But that throne belongs to me. No one deserves
I
it.
can feel them howling at the moon.
Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget.
that reeks
But you
of
can
an
bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, I've been.
What happened to the music?
Ooh, nice loot.
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny. Welcome
What the fuck?
to my underworld. Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
Are you really that good?
Do, down, out, loop it. I wouldn't say that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great. I wouldn't say that my timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm late. But you can say that he's the best that's ever been. The best you've ever seen. The best you've ever heard. And I haven't even really sung a single word.
I think I chose poorly.
Okay, Just getting a gauge. Not your thing? Try again. Another request?
What's your problem with Persephone?
Do, 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 loop it. Do, do, do. I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone.
Should have gone down.
And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never ends.
Ow.
Wasn't your fault. How are you to react? It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back.
Oh, that's clever.
If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tete-a-tete is over. If he's the victim, what am I?
Queen, let's not lose our composure. The muse understands.
Well, I won't comply. I'd rather die.
Corpses in crowns, tangled and trapped. Eyes full of cobwebs, only looking back. Don't you see what I see? Looks all dead to me, are both the same.
The same?
I like what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
The bard is to blame for the hell that he's been in.
Persephone, you're the reason I'm here. I'm not here to give in.
Oh, you think I will?
Can I get this through both of your heads? You're fighting over something that's dead. I mean, you should have seen this coming.
There's no point in reasoning with him, Grace.
Oh, I believe she was speaking to us both.
I certainly wish I'd seen you coming.
I'm going real aggressive.
It isn't your fault. Hades broke you both down. It isn't your fault. This is a literal ghost town. But you're forgetting Frey. I just want her return.
Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
I'll give it to Persephone.
That throne doesn't belong to you, and you know it.
If I didn't do what I was told, I'd be dragged across the palace floor. Hades can't hurt us anymore. But Eurydice is still gone. For what it's worth, you've my apology. But I assure you, nothing more. For deep down you know that there's no revenge.
The pain never ends.
The pain never ends.
I can share that.
There's no revenge.
This was never gonna end the way you wanted to. And I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
That seems acclamable. Alright.
I've forgotten how sweet a melody could be. Such thoughts become clouded in this place.
Yeah, that happens.
Forgive me, my lady of the night.
An empty chair for an empty kingdom.
It doesn't sound like it brings you anything but bad memories.
Perhaps you're right. All the reasons I wanted it are long gone now.
Whoa, she just broke it. Did we still need it?
Feel better?
Yes. That makes what I have to tell you all the more difficult, however. I lied. Even if we could find Freddy, you couldn't bring her back. The laws of death are not so easily circumvented.
And the fates?
They will not help you or anyone. Even if you could speak to them, they will not care. And never have.
You didn't once consider telling me? I might have helped you regardless.
You, perhaps. But Apollo? I suppose we'll never know.
Oof.
That's it then. We came here for nothing.
I doubt the fates would have responded even to the mirror, Grace. And the boundaries of death cannot be commanded away. Not even by the ruler of Hades.
Which you weren't gonna share. Not while you still had a shot at sticking it to Hades.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Ready!
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
But you got an eternity here.
I do. I want to go back. I want it all to go back. It's not supposed to end like this.
This isn't the end. Hey, it's not by a long shot. You still have a whole story to finish.
Without you?
Yeah. Without me.
I don't want to.
Well, I don't blame you. I happen to be really good company. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
How does that work? What?
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. That's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
So, are all the idols down here?
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
Ah.
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
We got nowhere else to be.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
Yeah. Duh.
No.
Right from the beginning.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could. If they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and... she must have realized what I meant to do.
Pan.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you?
Or
they
Apollo.
aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
That bitch.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
And all that got Freddy killed.
You dragged me into this mess on purpose? You know they've put me on trial, right?
Athena would have found an excuse, no matter what.
That's not the point. I didn't want your life.
Grace, she's already dead.
Yes, so are you, Freddy. And it's her fault.
I am so sorry, Grace. I truly did not mean for it to be like this.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
Fuck that bitch.
I don't believe that. Athena's got tunnel vision. She must be wrong.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
That's it then. Now we know the whole truth.
We need to confront Athena. Apollo, too, for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
There's gotta be other ways to do stuff. Fates! You some bitches!
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
Well, song. Forette.
So many years of history, fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go.
I could just say, I could just not muse.
Will I know where to go without you to guide the way across the storming seas? I've had a compass bright and clear. Listen to me when I say, whatever path from which you think you strayed, you will find your way. But it's time to go. It's time to go. If I could bring you back, I would give it all to you, my best friend. If I could choose a muse,
You would give up godhood
Absolutely.
to bring her back.
Absolutely.
any day, every day, a life for a life. Farishta, please stay.
Grace, no. It's time.
No. The last muse has to die.
Who knows what comes next?
You've returned.
You did it. You actually brought me back from the dead.
Of course I did.
Don't be mad at me.
Did you get a chance to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It
could...
doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy, how you warned her, how you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
You were trying to protect me, right? You didn't want me to share Calliope's fate?
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Well, then it's done. You're locked into it, as is Freddy. Athena will want her dead, too.
You're right. I actually hadn't considered that part.
I'm so sorry, Grace. I never meant for this to happen.
Wait, but Athena is the one...
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at. I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off.
But Athena killed
You're not
her!
the last muse any longer. After all, your Freddy isn't on trial. Yet if Athena believes you both need to die in order to save the idols, she'll find a way.
Does there still need to be a trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some kind of deal.
She won't make a deal. All that will afford her is a chance to kill you before the trial.
She tried that once already.
And your friend died as a result. No, it's a clever thought, but Athena needs to be challenged in front of everyone.
Then we challenge her.
I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
Oh, Athena... We don't know that Athena... I gotta confront Freddy first. Fucking click on it. Well, the worst thing is going to happen, that we die again.
Freddy, can we talk? Freddy, please. Whatever I did, I need to make it right. Talk to me. Hey.
Is there just a bed out
Freddy,
there?
are you okay?
No. No, I'm really not. Why did you do it, Grace? You brought me back. You made me the muse.
Yeah, what's giving up immortality for your best friend in the entire universe?
No, I'm serious.
And I'm not. Freddy, I'd do anything for you. Just like you'd do anything for me.
Grace, I told you that I was at peace with my decision. I've watched the struggles you've had as the muse, and now you've thrown them all on me. You didn't even ask.
You don't wish you were still dead, do you? Did I screw up?
I don't know.
I should have asked you first. I'm really sorry. It just kind of happened.
It's not that. It's not just that. I came back from the dead. And I was actually dead. And I'm not the same now. I've changed. And it's not just being the muse. I'm different, and so are you, and nothing between us can ever be the same again.
Of course it'll be the same. Why wouldn't it?
Grace, I sacrificed myself because I love you. I'm in love with you. And I have been for a really long time.
Well, that's ironic.
What is?
I, feel the same way. I always have.
Duh.
Well, I thought you and Persephone were...
We were. At least, I thought we were. But after Hades, and if I had known you felt that way.
Oh.
Why do you think I joined your band? After college, we started drifting apart.
Why do you think I started the band? All this time. And neither of us said anything.
It's very awkward.
We know now. Isn't that a good thing?
The trial's tomorrow, Grace. Athena doesn't know about me. Once she does, I'm the last muse. She's gonna want me dead, isn't she?
We can still get through this, Fred.
Yeah, but even if we do, I'll keep changing. And when I start becoming Calliope, will I still love you?
Yeah. Sounds like it from everybody who's talked to me about it.
Now every word's been said. I can't think of any more to fix what's broken. So many books I've read, and still not a word of anything could reveal how this feels. Only if we could have been brave on time.
Yeah, that's awkward.
Knowing how we should have been loving all this time. You're overthinking it. We could be everything we wanted to be. What you don't get is death. I died. You and I are not the same people who we once knew. Only if we could have been brave on time. Knowing how we should have been loving all this time. Only if we could just escape to
Oof. Oof. Okay, I need to confront people. Oh, journal. Obviously. Freddy's dead, and now apparently the new muse. I didn't think that through. I didn't think that that's what was happening. I thought it would sacrifice the muse's power, and she would be brought back. I'm rolling even though probably for back. I believe Freddy is back. There really was. And I took enough sacrifice, and I was meant to give up my Eidolon. So Freddy is now the muse, and me. I'm just mortal again. I didn't know how I feel about that. Just yet. But it's an important thing that is Freddy is alive. I saved her, and I've never felt better about anything. Wait, did I do something wrong? Is Freddy not mad at me? Oh God, I better go talk to her. Well, it's a good thing I did talk to Freddy. In fact, it turns out the conversation was long overdue. For one, she's been in love with me this entire time, which is ironic because I've been in love with her. We just never told each other until now. Freddy has accepted her decision to sacrifice herself for me, and I kind of overrode that to bring her back. So now she wants to watch me face death. So now she has to fast. And as the last muse, surely she didn't want to turn on her as well. It is a lot to drop on someone, and will this change how we feel? It's so weird thinking that I could have told Fred about this long ago. If I had, no. I can't think about that now. We need to face the trial tomorrow. First, we need to get through it somehow together. I guess I'm playing until I'm done. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, God, this is so... Can I... Oh, my God. So badly, the fairies... And word, Clampy went through relic. So the new plan is this: go to the Hades and with Persephone, yes, the actual underworld, the land of the dead, and there we are, to the back of the throne, and allow us to not only talk to the fates and find out what Calliope wanted with them, but also bring back Freddy. Sounds great, provided that is all true. Apollo showed us again. As for what we lived in the underworld, holy crap, Calliope was there. I guess her soul and her Eidolon are separate things, which even Persephone didn't know. The important thing is Calliope was there, and I got to talk to her. She told us everything. It was Athena. She received the prophecy from Apollo to save the idols, and that's why she summoned the Furies. Can she do that? To kill Calliope. To try to keep it from happening. The idols cannot continue as long as the last muse lives. That's a good thing. I became the last muse after Calliope's death, and now Athena wants me dead. To keep the idols safe, this is huge. Apollo brought us to Hermes. Hermes owes him a favor. Something about stealing 50 cows? What? To ask if they would bring Persephone and I to Hades. They agreed, even knowing it was against the rules and it might get them into trouble. Hermes is the best. Indeed. Apollo knew who the murderer was all along. Athena came to him with prophecy on how to save the idols, and he gets it. And he gave it to her. But it doesn't make any sense. If Apollo knew about the prophecy, why did he stop Athena from just killing me from the start? Why did he help me at all? Calliope said he's lying to protect me, to prevent me from sharing her fate. But I know the prophecy now, so now, whatever it is, I'm locked into it. All of Apollo's lies were for nothing. I think we're due to do a very serious conversation when I get back. I tried to talk to Apollo when he got back to the apartment and gave him the benefit of the doubt, but it didn't go very far. He basically admitted everything to Calliope, everything Calliope said, and then he left after a bunch of apologies. If I wanted to have a real discussion about this, I'll have to go to this beach house. Well, we have our murderer. It was Athena all along. We got it straight from the Calliope herself. Athena went to Apollo for the prophecy and how to save the idols. The idols cannot continue as long as the last muse lives. Calliope was the last of the muse, and then it was me. And so we had to go. She had it in for me at the very start. Intended to let me live no matter. She never landed it. Okay. Thing is, I don't exactly have proof. Somehow, I doubt Athena would back down even if I did. Oh, and apparently, she can also summon the Furies. The embodiment of the retribution that my powers don't even work on. Ugh, this is going to be troublesome, isn't it? Yeah, it's like I thought. Persephone agreed that Athena isn't likely to stop now. The trial will be going forward, and if Athena thinks killing both Freddy and I will save the idols, she'll do it. Meaning we'll have to find a way to stop her. If we can, how exciting. Oh, there's a lot here. There's a lot to talk about. Turns out the Pound wasn't lying. He is innocent. No. Who was he the killer? No. He sold Calliope told Medusa where he was going. Medusa probably told Athena, and Athena summoned the Furies to kill Calliope. But Pan probably had no idea what would happen. I guess it's good. Orpheus. You know the story about the Orpheus you were to see? Or the heart, it seems that anyway, that Orpheus was so bitter about the whole thing that he waited to throne all these thousands of years and waiting for Persephone to return. Just to keep her from it. I don't know what the blames are for his former. And I guess I'll find out. A little detail that Persephone failed to mention it. Seems as the greatest bard of ancient Greece, Orpheus had powers similar to mine. So when he showed up in the underworld's throne room, he and I duked it out musically until I finally convinced him this whole vendetta of his was not worth it, and it was time to move on. Last I saw him, he and the few shades left in Hades who supported him all wandered off in the shadows somewhere. Hopefully they'll find the rest. Okay. Let's go confront Pan.
Pan? Are you here?
Do not have my powers anymore.
Pan!
No, huh?
All right, then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
No, I wanted to apologize.
Apologize? To me? Well...
For thinking you might be behind Calliope's murder. Turns out that's not the case.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you? Something not exactly pleasant. I see.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
That's what I said.
Oh, so just let the idols die off. You'd be okay with that?
Did the prophecy say precisely that? Prophecies can be such tricksy little bastards.
True.
Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
I mean, that's what I was saying. Change your names to stop being idols. Be gods again. There are a couple of more journal entries. Hey, Oracle.
Oh, it's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
Yeah.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I know he did what he did with the best of intentions.
That does sound like him, yeah. I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
Python Pit Pub.
I didn't mean for it to end up this way.
So you've said. I'm more worried about you, actually.
Worried about me? After all you've been through?
I gave up a lot to bring Freddy back. I don't like losing friends.
When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
It could be different. I agree with Pan.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what, stop trying?
Yes.
Maybe.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
There's nothing to forgive, Apollo. You did what you could for a friend. You didn't owe me anything.
Hug?
I guess all that remains is the trial.
Oh.
Whatever happens, Grace, I'll be standing right there by you.
Thank you.
About Aphrodite. Whoa. Entering in a different... Oh. Oh, there she is.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
How about you? Are you okay?
Oh, I am many miles from okay, Grace.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
Never is.
You could apologize, you know. We could start over, from square one.
Apologizing really isn't my style, Grace.
Stranger things have happened.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry. There, you have it. Are you satisfied?
Are you?
It's a start.
Do you regret it? Surrendering your Eidolon?
Kind of, but not in that way.
Giving it up was the hardest thing in the world. But this was too important, no matter how difficult.
I wonder if I could have done as much for anyone. You do realize you may have brought your friend back, only to doom her to a quick death.
I mean, then we'll die together.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It'll work out.
You gave her your new life. And you get to walk away as if nothing ever happened.
Only if we survive. And I would never walk away from a friend.
Hell no. Not after all that. What was that face? Okay. Talk to everybody. Let's read the dealios. The journals. Auditorium. Is that where my trial is? I talked to Apollo. Boop. Shusha. When just trying to make it clear that Apollo, I understood that what he did, and of course he took the opportunity to beat himself up some more. I mean, I'm not thrilled about it at all, but I get it. I guess Persephone. Well, I went to the underworld nightclub one and hashed things out with Persephone, and they, as much as they could be, she'll never apologize for what went down, of course. That's just not in her nature. Even so, I think she feels bad about it, and in her own way, she's trying to change. I feel like how far we'll see how far that goes. Pan. Went to Pan and told him everything that happened, and to his credit, he listened. And I don't think he'll sell me out to Athena before the trial. Lesson learned, maybe. His advice surprised me. Let the prophecy play out. If the idols don't continue, then they don't continue. That's pretty surprising attitude from an idol. Say what you want about Pan. He's never what you expect. And that's all right. Yeah. All right. 10 more minutes. I wonder if that's going to be enough. Oh, the auditorium. Oh, that's different. That's the... If I knew this was going to take another 2 hours, I would have stopped. It's getting too juicy, though.
So this is it. You're back where you started, with nothing to show for it. Tomorrow we head to the trial. And who knows what'll happen.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze.
Might not be abused, but she can still belt
I
it.
am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. All my life
of tight, I lay unproved. But now I stand oar in hand, hoping my choices won't sink me. What can I do? If I'm a boat lost at sea, can I build sails, find a breeze, own my own destiny?
GOP viewers on stream.com remove the space Aiko J8I.
That's how they did it.
Okay, here we go. Hello?
Oh,
cookies
Grace.
poisoned?
There you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
Athena, we really need to talk. Like right now.
There's nothing left to talk about, Grace. Whatever you have to say, you can say it at the trial.
Fine.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Owl.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. Let's begin, shall we?
They didn't grab Freddy, so that's good.
Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
How do you know it's true? How can you be so certain?
Each time we pass on our eidolon, we become a little less. It is, however, not solely that. I have had Hecate researching the matter for decades, and her results are conclusive. We are diminishing. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
Anything, huh?
And who might you be, my dear?
That's Freddy, the woman I love. And she's also the new muse.
That's impossible. Do you think us fools? Grace is standing right here, alive and well.
Yeah, you see, Grace gave up her eidolon to bring me back from Hades. Seems that's a thing you can do. Don't suppose that changes your plans for the trial at all, does it?
The eidolon was not Grace's to pass on, so I'm afraid you'll have to share her fate, Freddy.
It must be difficult. Feeling as if everything is on your shoulders, and yours alone. One moment of weakness and it all falls apart. You've been doing this for so long, you don't even know how to stop, do you?
Oh, dear child. Why on earth would I stop?
Because what you've done is wrong. If it wasn't, then why not come clean? Go on. Tell them about Apollo's prophecy.
Yeah.
The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, she could. Just like she gave up her eidolon to me.
Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it. Just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No. I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Freddy, you want to kick it into gear?
It's me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do.
Need to calm it down a little bit.
It's not just you.
Time to put you in check.
There are other idols too.
You irritating speck.
Aren't you aware?
Sorry, little bird. It's time. These people time to wring your neck.
If only you knew that you can't force the future. If only you knew it's not just another thing you can subdue.
If only I lived in a quaint little pond like you. Only if I could just lie there, and any time I moved, I'd tremble a reed or two.
Yes, there's a lot at stake. But remember, when the idols came to this new world, it was the right call for you to make. The right chance to take.
None of you see. So it's down to me.
see a scrap, you wanna make the call. You need to hold the map, you cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through. Hey, y'all, now listen, I'll be crystal clear. I'm saying this to everybody here. No substitutions, no, you're all too dear. We're keeping everybody leaves this place alive.
If it's with you, you're the only place to be.
Really? Pan, you?
The way I see it, if you have to take Grace, then you definitely have to take me.
Again, we're not going through this again, not again. I won't let there be another Calliope.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face.
What?
My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? Give it time, you'll find even an island drift. You don't notice 'cause it only moves in teeny tiny shifts. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is. I leave it up to you what to do with this.
I forgive you, Athena.
It's the right thing to do.
Look into me. I know what I see. Yes, a monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to me.
You get back on that horse, and you eat that horse.
Sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too. She does. She hears you.
It's like forgiving White Diamond in Steven Universe. It's like, she's done a lot. And you're just gonna forgive her? Like that? Oof. Forgiveness is hard, I suppose. Revenge is easy.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And? So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
I am, though I'll admit, the victory seems rather hollow.
Okay.
The idols could still be dying. If that's so, then I'll simply be presiding over our final days.
I mean, there's worse things.
Why have the chorus at all, then? Seems a bit pointless.
Are you joking? The idols need us now more than ever.
Perhaps what the idols need most is change.
I don't
know if I have any say in this, but have you considered rejoining the real world? Like Grace said, there is no point in the chorus. Get rid of it. Stop hiding in the shadows and just help each other instead.
And that would also fulfill the prophecy.
I'm with Freddy. How much has hiding really helped you?
We know what happened the last time mortals found out about us.
Maybe I was the only one listening to Grace's song. Surviving is what's been killing you. We need to do something new.
She's right.
I should know better than anyone the futility of doing the same thing over and over again to no result.
Is that a yes?
Yes. Heavens help me. But yes.
Hell yeah.
I didn't really want this chair anyhow. I agree. Let's do it.
Oh, information.
What about Athena? There's no way she'll be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision, I will abide by it."
Then you improved meek Athena?
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
Just like that? You're sure about this? I was expecting more argument.
So was I. Usually we can't even order breakfast without arguing.
Yeah, I was not expecting you to just run with it like that.
We've all been thinking about it for years. It's what Calliope fought for, in fact.
I wish she could have been here to see this day.
In a way, she is.
If there's no chorus, does that mean idols just do whatever they want?
As much as anyone can.
And Medusa? She's off the leash, as it were?
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved.
As for the rest of us, we'll be subject to mortal authorities and their laws.
These authorities. Do you think we could ask them about Hephaestus?
Yes. Yes, I imagine we could.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
You'll need to give any idols who don't agree time to hide, right? That means you can prepare a campaign.
Something online, maybe.
The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, There's only so much that can be done to you.
That sounds like a good idea. We'll need your help with that, Grace.
I didn't say I was going anywhere, right?
Well, we have a lot of anxious idols to inform, shall we?
If it's okay, could we catch up with you? I'd just like to talk to Grace for a minute.
We'll be outside. Make it quick.
So, well, that was pretty wild, huh? You did it. You got through your trial unscathed.
We did it. We got through the trial together, side by side.
I didn't have a choice, Grace.
Sure you did. Athena didn't know you were the muse. You could have stayed away.
And let you go through that alone? Not a chance.
I would have been lost without you.
Now kiss. Oh.
I know things were pretty intense before the trial. I still don't know how I feel about us, about everything. And I understand if you wanted to get as far away from me and the idols as you could. Especially now that things are about to get weird.
Nope. Sticking by you.
You need me. The idols need me.
But we'll get by. Probably. What I'm saying is, you don't need to feel obligated.
I like being needed.
Oh, thank God. I was so sure that you were going to leave. I mean, you're free to go now, right?
And miss being high priestess to the goddess of late night lattes? Absolutely not.
I still need some time to figure us out.
Yeah, take all the time you need. We have that now.
Okay then. Ready to go out there and face the music?
Always.
Aw. 2 months later. God, it's still going? Finish Act 3.
Of course you're all here. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
They just showed up. I didn't think you'd mind too much.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
A lot's been going on here, too. You want to hear the gauze?
Yeah.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
Isn't she at all concerned about, being captured by mortals again?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become her patron.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
Nice. She might not be turned into a god, but...
I'd like to know what you've been up to, Freddy.
You mean other than incessantly talking about you?
I don't talk about Grace that much. Do I?
I think it's rather commendable how you've taken the remaining idols at Olympus under your wing.
Well, someone has to do it. Just yesterday, I was teaching Athena how to ride a bus. She was so mortified.
All this while preparing for your next big venture. Busy is our new muse.
That's supposed to be a secret.
Wait, what's this?
Well, I figured once you were done with all the promotional tours, you might want to, I don't know, come with me. I mean, I thought maybe you missed being the muse. A little. So we could try the band again. Go on tour.
Hell yeah.
Muse teams up with former Muse to spread music to the world.
I guess. Maybe.
That's awesome. I love it.
Good, because I've been arranging dates at clubs across the country. You two only need to give me the word.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
No, you should see them together, Grace. They are so cute as a couple. It's kind of sickening.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Very nice.
Oh, wait. You and Hecate do girl talk?
We've known each other for centuries, Freddie. She used to live in Hades. If you think it makes for titillating discussions, however, then you would be incorrect.
It'd be like porn written by a computer.
That is not far off. Still, it makes Hecate happy, and a happy Hecate is better for us all.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She was. For a few months.
There was an incident involving Hecate's new cat.
Oh no, not Sherbert.
Medusa was beside herself with apologies, but needless to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
You're saying Medusa is out there on the loose?
Not quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so she asked us to put her in contact with the mortal government. They took her somewhere. It was her decision. The government is grateful. They even suggested we might see Hephaestus again.
What?
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears. Who knows what he's been doing for the mortals since the war, but it would raise all our spirits to see him again.
All right.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
I suppose you could say that. Really, I just came by to see Grace and apologize one last time.
I told you you don't need to keep doing that.
Yeah, stop it.
Yes, well, I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
You know, one day you will learn, brother. Not today, but someday.
Oh, okay.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Terrified, you mean?
It was more that mortals expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
Nor should she.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself until the end of her days. I know it's her own choosing, but it seems like such a waste.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
I see them online all the time. They're a big hit. Their videos are hilarious.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, Or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly
Nice.
amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
And they get a lot of free shoes and concert tickets.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not unless you count my many trips to Hades. No. It's business as always.
Trips to Hades?
I am no longer its queen, but I am still the most familiar with its workings. And Hades is changing.
Oh.
Perhaps
needed more
it's the
souls.
mere fact that the mortal world is aware of us again. I don't know. Or something else is stirring.
Oh, that's not ominous whatsoever.
Is this something we should be concerned about, sister?
Not yet. I'll let you know. As for everything else, the club continues, more popular than ever. The world turns. What more is there to say?
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
He's probably off fleecing widows out of their pensions as we speak.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I
Favor
can
for
tell,
favors.
he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Come on, Grace, we both did. And it was amazing.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
What's that? Why is that?
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld. In Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
If you both don't mind, could Grace and I catch up?
Don't take too long, you two, or we'll start drinking without you.
Okay, so I have been doing some thinking, and I have something to say. The way I obsessed over you all those years, it wasn't healthy, was it? And maybe our relationship changing is a good thing. I'm an adult now. We need to do this over and do it right.
Sure.
Does that mean you forgive me?
Within me there will always be something left behind in shadow. I'm tethered to you, I'm free. I've known, I've loved you before. We were grown, never alone. Only, if only, we can be brave this time. Finally, Grace, you and me. It wasn't too late, it was fate. I've spent so long yearning, observing, seeking the light of your eyes.
Now kiss.
Now
Do
I
it.
return, nothing left in reserve. Your eyes, a sunrise. Only if only we can be brave this time. Finally, Grace, you and me. It wasn't too late. It was fate.
Hugs are good too. Hey! There it is. Yay. Geese. Geese, geese, geese. The game was made on the stolen ground. Oh, right. Guess always just harder the odds, the harder it always is. Okay. I sadly cannot sit here and watch all the credits. It is way past my bedtime. And to that end, we may think we're solo on this adventure that we call life, but we're not. There are billions of us on the spinny blue planet hurtling through space at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So let's be kind to one another. And don't forget that you're all loved and you're all beautiful. And I will see you on the next adventure. Okay, bye.